All right, let's try this again because we were on mute. So, hello YouTube, Doc Legendary here, and with me is my sidekick,
Ava Legendary.
Ava Legendary in the house, and she's getting into Everquest, but she also wants to play Roblox, which Roblox just makes me sad. But you love Roblox, don't you?
Yeah. One time we got stuck in Roblox. We don't know how, but we just ran into a wall.
Yeah, because Roblox is, you know. So look forward to some dual streams on our kids channel, Clan Legendary Official, if you're looking for that, if you want to see more of the Legendary Clan. But tonight I'm going to be taking the 6-box crew out. I got 2 new Zerkers who have joined my team. Doc Legendary and Ava Legendary, the 2 mages, have been substituted with Starstreak and Lilyblade, our 2 new Berserkers. Can you say Berserker?
Berserker.
Berserker. Berserkers have big blades. I like, hey Ava, say, I like big blades and I cannot lie.
I like big what?
Blades.
Blade and...
Alright, that didn't go as well as we hoped. Alright. Anyway, we're waiting for the other half to get home with my son, so she's hanging out, streaming with us, so don't mind us. But we're gonna go get started right away here. Let's get our 6-box team going. Yo, peeps, follow me. We're going to the portal. So for those who are asking, I am not on EQ Live. I'm on my new favorite server, Project Lazarus. And you can find Project Lazarus at Lazarus with an A, LazarusEQ.com. The server is lovingly maintained by Damien and a few of the other cool GMs. And while I was away getting dinner, someone dropped this wonderful bottle of Advanced Shared Venture on us. So we got 4 hours of double XP, baby. It is time to own. Now, the question is, what are we going to do tonight? I think we're going to raid the Crypt of Nadox. Can you say Crypt of Nadox?
What?
Crypt of Nadox.
Crypt of Nadox.
Crypt of Nadox. So, she might get a little scared because it's a dungeon. She doesn't like dungeons, but she likes the overworld stuff. So, I'm going to issue a command here to my dudes. Target my man Valium here. And Valium's a special NPC that just takes us wherever we want to go. So I'm going to say, hey, dude, take me to Nadox. Boom. Here we go. Crypt of Nadox. Hopefully everyone makes it. Everyone makes it. All right. I need to designate myself as the main tank. Oh, no. And I make Crystalline. I make the cleric the leader because she's the most likely to live. Will set me up as the main tank and the main assist. Get my dudes following me. All right, let's see. Anyone else in the zone here with me? And there's 12. So we got 12 people in here. And they're lobies. So we got this place to ourselves, pretty much. All right, let's go in here and break this thing. Now, I will say something special. I equipped 2 new weapons. I've got the fabled Earthshaker on 2 of my dudes. So now we can literally just obliterate things with AoE, which makes me really happy. And the good news is they're not going to fall. They look like they're falling down, but they're not really falling down. I didn't want to loot that, but whatever. It's only like 20 plat. We're after diamond coins, because diamond coins are the currency of choice here on Project Lazarus, because they're worth 225 to the vendor, and to the others they're worth a lot more. So, boom. Guess I should kill everything so they don't come back to get me. I think the pets are on the other one. Just gonna run over here. We just gotta get where we're going first. Do you want to say hi to everyone? I don't think there's anyone on the stream. That's okay. And our viewer widget isn't working either, which is kind of sad. Sad panda. Sad panda face. Yeah, sad panda face. Alright. But that's what usually happens. Running all 6 without help? Yeah, so Project Lazarus has some tools to allow you to 6-box, which is kind of fun. That's what makes it different than live. They actually encourage it. No AFK play, but it is awesome fun. Oh, you're here on Laz? So, are running all 6 without help. Yeah, I don't have the other half's team up running, so it's just 6. Just 6. And I got the other one here. Now, Koala, are you here? You're not here in Nadox, are you? If so, I'll run by your team and say hello. Let's see what we got here. Hate Forge arm guards, they're not worth anything. Oh, she's peacing out. You peacing out on me, aren't you, kiddo? You heard Mom come home. That's all right. You can come back. Say bye to everyone in the stream. Say hello and bye. Kiddo says bye. The future Everquester. The spawn of Richardo Xavier. We call her Ava Legendary. Koala, how are you doing tonight? And realize there is a delay on YouTube chat. Haven't played in 10 years. Well, I got good news for you. If you've got the itch, Project Lazarus is free. And it is all the way up to Gates of Discord. And they have a lot of what I would say quality of life improvements, like buffs, stuff, a really good community. I think there's currently, like when I was logging in, about 900 characters online. I mean, you can watch the OOC, the out of character chat. It's pretty good. And it's even looked up to Discord, so people at work can actually check in and see. And the Bazaar is actually different. Like the Bazaar is online. So you can actually go to LazarusEQ.com and see everything for sale currently in the Bazaar. And then run in with a character and snag it, which I think is really cool. But yeah, happy Friday. Happy Friday to you. I'm glad it's Friday. I had a bunch of people try to add some work with me last minute. That's how it always goes because, for some reason, physicians in administration, like we all get free time on Friday afternoon. And so we decide to, we're going to throw down and fix stuff on a Friday afternoon when none of the technology people are in to do anything about it. So that's just how it goes, I guess. But I was able to fix a couple things, and now I'm kicking back, relaxing, playing some video games, and it's one of those things I always thought I'd grow out of, and I grew into it. So love it. But you're free to join on projectlazarus.eq.com. It is free. Doesn't cost you a dime. Not that the OG EQ on live, we call it live, isn't free. It's free to play. But like past level 70, like you can't really get anywhere without either popping a chrono or giving a sub. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they have their own version of MQ2 called E3 that they use here. But honestly, I think the people on Red Guides are awesome. I don't play on live with their stuff because they, it's against the EULA, but here it's highly encouraged. What's up, kiddo?
I just checked if the family was here.
You just checking to see I was still here. We're still online. We're still playing. We're still.
No, check on the family.
Check on the family. Yep. Boom. All right. So we got that.
Me and Max would like to say.
Got more.
Because we did the same thing.
So we're going to see what we got here in terms of XP. I think if you look down here in this box, we'll see what we're getting for XP. We got the double XP buff. So people are always popping. So if you donate to the server, you can get a server-wide XP potion for like 10 gold coins. which is like $10, and it gives everyone on the server like 4 hours undispellable XP buff, which is really nice. So I got everyone. So someone popped one of those earlier. The GMs are active. There's like 3 or 4 GMs that are like always on. I actually got one of them to change my name of my warrior. My warrior's name is, this sounds really terrible, Richwardo.
Richardo?
No, Richwardo,
Oh.
with a W, because he's a warrior.
Yeah, kind of like Richardo.
Yeah, it's like Richardo, but with a W. It's really terrible, but I couldn't resist. Like, I had to ask him to change it. It's like, that's totally like a dad joke thing to do, right? So once you're dead.
Joke.
Yeah, dad joke. You love my dad jokes. Dad jokes are on point. You know what I mean? So, Koala, appreciate you checking in. Hope you have a good night. And if you like the content, feel free to come back. Otherwise, I wish you an awesome weekend. All right, let's see what we are getting on the XP here. Try to grind out some AAs, making my dudes a little bit better, mashing all the buttons. Did I get two-hand bash on my Shadow Knight? I don't know if I did or not.
Check.
I could check, but then that takes effort, honey.
Can you do it?
I know.
Fine.
I'm working on it.
I'm gonna go bye-bye to eat a little snack.
All right, you go eat. You go eat, honey. You do that. You do that. You do that. All right. Let's see here. I'm going to get a little bit of assistance here. Maybe. I don't know. Let's see if I can path this. I got my routine set up. There we go. Boom. That's the way I can give you some good camera angles. I'm going to adjust my my dudes here a little bit. Get Lily Blade assisting probably when the mob hits 85%, so we can drop those juicy FES procs. Those are my favorite. Drop it like it's hot. So we're getting about 4 for the XP. I'm going to check on my my box team. So my the goal of tonight is to get. I'd like to get about 25 AA points on my Zerkers, because then I can get Decapitate. And Decapitate greatly increases the DPS of the Berserker, especially with the FES. Now I've got a couple. I got both my Zerkers a weapon already. Now let's see what I can do while I'm fighting here. So I've got them both the Bone Cleaver here. And right now I'm rocking the. Right now I could be using this. This gives me a little bit more AC. But right now I'm currently with the Fabled Earthshaker. And the Fabled Earthshaker is awesome because, like, literally when it procs, it does about 800 damage to everything around. So, you know, the base damage and delay sucks. The damage bonus is pretty good on it. I don't love the delay. It's got some AC. It drops the dex a little bit. But look at the effect, the spell effect. 699 and 943 damage to all nearby enemies. So you can see already I'm doing some serious damage to here. And I've got one of my... So Richardo's got one. And Lily Blade's got one. So I got to watch it because Lily Blade has currently got aggro on everything. Now... Kaylee, my shaman, is good. I've got her some cannibalization AA, so she's able to keep up. My cleric is lacking in gear, though. really needs a way to keep up with the mana issue. But Kaylee is usually able to keep up with everyone with her shaman skills. I'm lacking in AC, of course. I need to grind some money out to get some Muramite gear made. So I'm hoping to loot some good gems tonight. You know, right now it's decent, but not where I need to be. You know, and so part of me is like, you know, should I save up and get a third Fabled Earthshaker so that I can go to little places like this, or when they hit 65, I can go to like Bastion of Thunder or C1 or C2 and Plane of Fire and just swarm pull and just absolutely obliterate everything with those procs, right? Because you can get that twin proc AAs up and just start farming AAs. And on Project Lazarus, what you can do, there's an NPC in the Plane of Knowledge that allows you to trade 1 AA point for 3 diamond coins whenever you want. And so a lot of people, what they'll do is they'll stay level 65 and farm AAs just to get, you know, each AA is essentially worth 750 platinum. And to get like a good chest piece and legs is going to cost you about 100k. So you get some with gems, but the diamond coins are where it's really at. So people will just farm AAs on their 6-box team and really try to get going with that. All right, so I'm pulling what I stuff. Got line of sight here, mashing the buttons. Why am I not bashing? Did I not? I mean, I should have two-hand bash, right? Or maybe I don't have two-hand bash. I thought yeah. I do have two-hand bash. Why am I not using two-hand bash? That's a little bizarre. Something's up. Let's check my settings here, guys. Thought I had everything set up. Because I'm running manual, doing everything myself, but thought I had everything set up to hit my buttons every so often with my macro, but no. That's alright. Hit the 3 key every so often. See, I've got the Furious Bash with my shield, and that's really important because I think it's important with the casters to interrupt every so often. But my bash actually does some decent damage when it connects. But we're doing some decent DPS to these guys, so I'm not too worried around here. I really don't want to, with the XP buff, do any swarm pulling yet. Let's try to show you guys the cinematic view here while I'm mashing buttons. Come on now. Proc. I'll put the DPS meter where you guys can see it over by my name. How's that? That way you guys can see. So, I mean, my guy's killing it because, I mean, I'm doing all this AoE damage, but Lilyblade is, like, not too far behind because she's got that Fabled Earthshaker, and she's proccing as well. And despite having a 70 damage 30 delay weapon, you know, Starstreak is lagging behind a bit, you know? And so I got Lily kind of starting in a little bit later to try to keep the aggro off, but as soon as one of those procs go off, she'll jump over Starstreak. So just watch the DPS over here. Of course, I don't know. Starstreak's doing pretty good over there. I don't know. Maybe it's kind of a crapshoot. Who knows? I don't know. chat window unlocked here. Alright, keep on going. So we got people going. There's a good clip here. Ha! I got 69 diamond coins. What would they say? Nice. Alright. Shaman's holding her own. The cannibalization AA, top notch. Love it. Wonderful, I tell you, wonderful. All right, where are we going next? Let's go over here. So usually I run corner to corner, but might just pull more than I want to. Set for tank mode. Dun, bum, 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 bum. I wonder why there's no music to this. Like, you think there'd be some music going on here, but I thought Nadox had some music, but I guess not. If this proves to be too easy, then what we'll do is we'll move to Bastion of Thunder here in a little bit. I am going to send my crew over to get their disciplines, but I'd really like to try to get, you know, at least the decapitate AAs up and running before we do that. And see, with that splash damage, we're getting some action, already taking the HP off of the other guys. It's not as much as we need, but we really need more AoE action, which is where I think that third FES would go well. And then if I could get my cleric geared a little bit, then I think we would be good to, you know, I think we'd be good to go in that regard. All right. Hang on. I messed up one of my scripts here, because I don't know what I'm doing. Keep it manual. Mash the buttons. See, I don't even feel compelled to throw in a life tap. At least not at the moment. Oh. Got a little too close, that's okay. You know what I'm not seeing? I'm not seeing a lot of diamond coins or drops, which is kind of depressing. We need some of those. We need some of those to drop. That's garbage drop too. We got 3 hours and 38 minutes left on our XP pots. I like it. Just got to keep everyone alive. Oop, didn't mean to move that around. Bad doctor. Monitoring the rest of the team here, making sure they're doing all right over here. For whatever reason, I can't check the other window. It's frozen. Oh, because I'm not even doing any on her. That's not good. Are you even doing any on... Yeah, we're up to 6 AA points on Lily Blade. And then I forgot to set it up on Star Streak. So Star Streak's starting from nothing. Boo. So we gotta get her up and running. All right, let's get some procs in. I want to see that FES work. So the FES is the Fabled Earthshaker, and it's a 100k weapon. It's considered one of the best in slot weapons for pretty much any melee class, just because it procs this awesome AoE that does, anywhere from 699 to 900 damage. I've seen it crit. So sometimes the GMs on the server come by and like randomly buff you, and it increases your critical chance. And I've seen it crit for like over 1500. And so when you've got like 5 mobs on you and you crit for like 1500, it's really good. Soulbinder, what's that? Huh. I've never seen that. That's a new one for me. Definitely a new one for me. Yep, we got lots of stuff going on here. Well, we've cleared out most of this section here. Go over here, grab this operator, and then I'm going to hit the 2 corners. Tell you what, my pets are just stealing all the aggro. Nope, Lily Blade's got it. Of course you do. As soon as it procs, you're like, everyone's on them. Helps if I would turn auto attack back on, right? Boom. Alright. Let's hit the corners. Now, sometimes in the corners we get a name spawn in here, and that makes it really fun. So I'm interested to see how they're doing over there. But tell you what, I get a little uncomfortable that my enchanter is like almost always out of mana. And that's the problem with my cleric too. Cleric's like always out of mana. I need to get one of those. My shaman has it. It's like the fabled idol or something, but it's a clicky item. Takes forever to cast, but it does like a 2500 HP group heal, which is not enough, but it's enough to like, do a clutch save and grab aggro for a little bit. Like I said, really not going to move the needle much. Junk. Oh, there's our name. See, I told you a name was going to spawn. And this guy, he drops like garbage. Like it's literally like the coral neck of suckitude. Doesn't even sell for anything. And it's not like the tribute system here is worth much. Jeez, I'm getting out DPS by the Zerker without the... Oh well. Loot drop is Cap of the Fallen Spirit. That's worthless. Lugged Trident, worthless. More Lugged Trident. Where are all the diamond coins? You know, as soon as I start streaming, like all the diamond coins, they just like disappear. Like earlier today, they were raining from the skies, but the diamond coins are just not there. I mean, do I even have any diamond? I got 50. I started with 15. I still got 15. I haven't had a single diamond coin drop yet. Like, what is going on? It's all right. I think we're gonna clear these corners, and then we're gonna try to hit up and do some harder stuff. We're gonna hit up the good old Bastion of Thunder and see if we can actually get some better gem drops. Usually there's a little bit better plat. Oh look, there's a gem drop. It's 190 plat, something like that. Come on, team. Don't fall behind. Alright, let's put all these guys together. Come and get it. Everyone should be trying to hit me. Got that AoE aggro pumping. But that's not the case. Oh, the named popped. Of course. Oh, who is texting me? Oh, yeah. So I have an announcement today for posterity's sake. I just want everyone to know that my son pooped in the potty for the first time today. It's a huge milestone. And anyone whose parents know it is that's a big deal. Because, man, I am so tired of changing diapers. All right, Kaylee. Keep my Lily alive. Keep Lily alive. Should I already heal her? Nope. Okay, that was a little slow. If I hadn't grabbed aggro, she would have been dead. Garbage loot. Fishbone earring. Garbage loot. Garbage loot. Alright. Let's give Kaylee a little bit of time to catch up here. Everyone take a knee except for the shaman who's going to sit there and cannibalize. When is the next cannibalization AA for her? Forget what level I have it up to. So I need 45 points for the next one. And I'm at 29. And I wonder if that's actually worth it. I don't know. Part of me thinks Call of the Ancients is probably worth it. It's a stationary ward that allows her to heal everybody. But the cannibalization, I will say, like, her mana management is pretty good. Man, I can't wait to get decapitation on my Zerkers. Whoop, go this way. Nope, no diamond coin, just junk loot. I think we need to up the stakes here, guys. I think we need to hit a Plains of Power zone. Maybe a lot harder on us, but it might be a better use of our time. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if I quite have the AC to tank it reliably. That's my only thing. Because I have not really spent money other than weapons on gear. You know, been just so far just going along and doing whatever's dropped. Whatever's dropped is what I've gone with. You know, some people are like, well, you probably should be a little bit more judicious with buying some armor. Well, I started from scratch here. I didn't go around and beg and ask for donations. Though I will admit, I won a on my alt, my warrior alt. I won a was it one of the silvered swords that had that procs to anger? That's really high damage. That's really nice. But yeah, you know, I usually have 2 mages with me in this group, and I substituted them for melee DPS just to see how that's going. I got a bard that's going, but my bard is only she's still a little young. She's in her upper 50s or maybe mid 50s, so I don't have any of the really good songs yet. But I'm thinking with the server buffs that you can get, it may be prudent to get the overhaste from the bard with a melee group. And you do like a full melee group. And then I would run either SK Warrior and then Shaman, Cleric, and then, what's that, 3, and then the rest just be like Zerkers. You just go in there and just wreck stuff. And I'm looting trade skill mats. There's like this awesome trade skill trophy that's custom to the server that you can get. Some point, if I get bored, I might play with that a little bit. So everyone's asking, if anyone asks where I'm at, I'm in the northern end at where the big mobs are. We are literally not getting any good drops. We haven't gotten a single diamond coin. Gotten a couple gems. That and 56 will get you a cup of coffee on this server. Do I want that? Do I want that named? I really don't want that named. Should we get that named? I don't know. Maybe we should get the named. Yes, a diamond coin. Finally. Jeez. RNG is RNG, folks. Look back here and see what's going on. Get that roamer. Should we go into tunnel and get that guy? I think we should. Sometimes they'll drop 2 diamond coins. See, this is what I like about this server. Like, someone is just dropping newbie gear. Of course, that's not exactly newbie gear. That's a AC40 shield. That's pretty nice. But people will drop their, stuff that they don't need for new players. So if you're looking for, a new experience, you should come and join. People will take care of you here. All right. This guy's level 58. He's a noob. Get down. So the epic quests, I need to start those. Like the epic weapons here, the 2.0s are like the best weapons in the game. Like they've upped the server admins have coded in and up-tuned them. Mantle of the Fallen Sparrow. That's worth nothing. Worthless drop. Alright. Alright, let's blow this pop stand. I have to hit mash that a bunch to get my my shaman sometimes doesn't like to use it. She's always casting cannibalization. And sometimes someone crashes. Hey, Stoic, good evening. Doing well, doing well. We're going to switch it up. We were just in the Crypt of Nadox and nothing good was dropping. So now I think we are going to go hit up the Bastion of Thunder. Because I'm really wanting to rock these new Fabled Earth Shakers that I've gotten. Trying to get my Zerkers their AAs to decapitate. And someone popped a server-wide XP potion for the next few hours. So that's super cool. I'm going to go ahead and sell my junk real quick. Junk, 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 junk. I don't want to sell that because that's important. I should probably put my diamond coins in the bank so I don't actually accidentally sell them. So we made a fire emerald. And some of this stuff is... Oh, we got a couple black sapphires. That's worth nothing. I just said B to open everything. Got a sapphire. We got a diamond. Pagason, Evil Eye. Large. I need something that's giant, though. Got a fire opal, a regular opal. I need the pearl, need the ore. The words are junk. So I'm not going to do any research. Already got all my spells, so the parchments are junk. All the research components are junk. The venom and poison stuff is junk. And it looks like I was able to manage to loot a star ruby. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Alright, let me put my diamond coins somewhere. Can I put them in my alt currency tab? Will that allow me to do that? So if I do that, alt currency, reclaim, create, alt currency. Okay, there we go. 415. There we go. Good. So I just want to show you guys this Rubre guy I keep talking about. Or it's actually a lady. So this lady right here, Rubre buffs for donation if you hail her when you go into the server. Your first like couple levels, if you just talk to her, you get free buffs. Like it's a damage shield, HP buffs. They're like level 45, 50 buffs. And then for advanced buffs, you can pay 750 plat for 4 hours to get a good, you know, the good stuff like I have up here on my screen here. Minus the XP buff. So everything is scaled to be one groupable except for raids. And raids are tuned for 2 to maximum 3 groups. So most people can do it with 2 groups. And so if you look down here in the corner, you can see one group has taken down Grieg Vinificus with their own group. But yeah, everything is tuned so that if you want to go through the entire plane of time progression, you can do that. If you want to get your epic just with your dudes, you can do that. Yeah, and like I said, they encourage boxing here, which is I never knew was so much fun until I tried it, and now I love it. It just turned EverQuest into like just a completely different type of game for me. It has allowed me to see content that you never really could do back then, because you'd have to wait around for an hour or two, and then you didn't, like, who knew what would show up? Like, you'd always get that cleric, who you didn't know that would show up, who absolutely sucked and went AFK to take a dump when they were supposed to be healing you in rotation, right? Like, everyone's been in that situation at least once who played EverQuest back in the late 90s and the turn of the century. But this is like it's like a playground almost. But they have hardcore versions of zones, which is like the in-game content that are kind of overtuned, and the devs are tweaking it. So they really have struck a good balance. The server's been up for about 3 years, I think. But my favorite thing is being able to go here and talk to my buddy Valium. And I just have my group target him. I just tell him where I want to go. So if you know the zone name, I'm going to be like, okay, everybody's tell Valium you want to go to Bastion of Thunder. And then boom, off we go into the wild blue yonder to the Bastion of Thunder. We're probably going to die here. And if I die, I'm going to have to use my buff stick. All right, let's see who all is here in the zone. There's just the 5 of us. Did someone not make it? Okay, they're all there. Okay, cool. Move this window out of the way because it can't move it. All right, let's go hit up the north wing. This is going to be rough. Just FYI. So I'm going to have to go kind of slow, because these guys kick my butt. I don't have a lot of AC, so... Alright, here we go. Off to the races. But they give a lot more XP per kill. And they tend to drop gems a little bit more. And I'm worried about Starstreak. Starstreak is stealing my aggro, and then now... Alright. Yeah, that was almost double a kill. Yeah, so we're good. Yeah, you'll be fine. Until I pull 3 of them at once. Now I came in. Now the GMs came on earlier and like GM buffed my character, so I was doing like mad damage. Like I had this like damage shield that was doing like 1,000. So I just went through here for like 30 minutes and just obliterated everything. It was so much fun. That's what I like about the server, is everyone is good. There's always a GM on. Like if I do who all GM, let's see, Hot Shot's currently on. He's just Hank chilling in the playing homage. Not really. You have to do some of the quests, for your epic. So there are 3 NPCs in the Plane of Knowledge, and there's these Lazarus armor quests. And I think doing either the first set or I think the second set is worth doing. Because the Laz gear, is tuned for that level, and it has some extra stats. But they removed all the no drops. So it's kind of like a Verona Vi, where most of the gear, like things past a certain point are attunable, but they're not no drop. So you can trade everything. So if you have the plat, you can tweak your characters. If you get my drift. But also you can trade in diamond coins for Plane of Time gear if you want. So you can grind it out, or you could just do the quest yourself with the group and do that progression. There's a whole group of people who just stop at level 65 and grind AAs and just do that whole progression. And we've got 2 here. And I think, yep. No. We had a Mez, and then my, I forget, we're running the AoE stuff, so. I think what I'm going to do is turn off my Mez on my Enchanter and see if she can just charm some of this stuff for me. I think that would be the smarter thing to do. Turn off Mez, turn on Charm. That way we're not wasting our mana on trying to... Like you mess something and then boom, you know, you proc your FES and then boom, everything takes 1,000 damage and you're just toast. Shaman's keeping up with the healing though. I'm excited. All right, let's see. Who did we skip? We skip anyone in this room? Yeah. Definitely going to clear this before I move on. Be very methodical. I don't want to die with all my buffs. And yep. But yeah, this is a good server. I really like this server. It's a playground, but there's a challenge to it. And the challenge is learning, like, you know, remember when you played the original Everquest, like, you knew your character really well, but most people only played 1, at most 2 characters, unless they literally had no life. And even then, like, they didn't play their alts very well. But here, you kind of have to know a little bit about your characters, what each of them does, what they excel at. If they're going to pull aggro mechanics are a lot better. It's more like it's playing your character and managing a group at the same time, if that makes any sense. So it's kind of like a playground. Like I saw a dude roll out with literally a group of 6 beast lords. I can only imagine what that looks like. And then another person I saw with 5 mages and a bard. Getting phone calls here. Silence my phone. I didn't even see who was calling me. It said unknown number. Yeah, mage group would definitely wreck. Has gear been returned as well? What do you mean by that? Yeah, you can. There are people who run a chanter group. You know, mana tends to be an issue, right? Even with buffs, people tend to run out of mana pretty quickly. Yes. The epics have been retuned. They have their own version of Lazarus gear. Let's see if I'm wearing some of it, I believe. Here you go. Like, here's the Lazarus plate gauntlets. This is embarrassingly from like the level 1 quests, I think. And it has an augment in it. So I obviously have some holes in my gear that I need to patch. You know, to really get my guy up. But I mean, I've been focusing, you know, the buffs that you get really help bolster you enough that it's not too big of a deal. I've got a sword and board that would give me another 170 AC. I just got this out to do DPS right now so I can make the most of my XP potion. Whoops, don't do that. Might be too late. But yeah, they've retuned a lot of stuff in this. Okay. Why can't I target you? There we go. Alright, Kaylee, I hope you got your canny AA ready to fire because you are almost out of mana. And that is not a good thing. Oh, did I just mim wipe that? Something happened. Or did the prophet gate? Hopefully that didn't happen. I bet that's what happened. Yep. That was strange. It's not that tedious. A lot of it works out of the box. So if you're interested, you know, it comes with in the Discord, in the Lazarus Discord, they have their own version of MQ2 and E3 with their own custom setup with all these guides, and that's free. Or if you're like me and you want to go a little bit further with it, I love Red Guides, their flavor of stuff and their plugins. I actually used to write scripts for them a long time ago, and really like that community of folks. A really good community of folks. But you do have to post there or pay at least a month to get enough red cents to use the tools, to get the level 2 access. But I think I'm glad they do that because it really does help the community stay engaged. But the fact that you can post, as long as you're a contributor to the community by posting content, they allow you to accumulate enough to keep their tools, on a monthly basis. And for emulated servers, like their tools are essentially, like their plugins or premium plugins are essentially, they're free on the, so there's two flavors you can go about it. And some people roll with all sorts of crazy stuff. Let's see, Kaylee's good to go, so I'm just go ahead and pull this dude because he's green. He's green and he's in the way. But the nice thing is, I had a question the other night, I forgot to answer it. But someone had asked me like what the CPU utilization is with running this and OBS and all that. And on my Stream Deck, I have like a total CPU utilization. Now, granted, I am running a 5950X with 32 gigs of RAM. So that may say something, but running 6 clients, OBS streaming, and recording to a separate solid state drive, I'm using right now 16 to 18% of my CPU. So it's not that resource intensive to run. There is some setup, but tweaking everything is kind of part of the fun, right? Like playing with things and playing with the spell order and being able to say, okay, when my health drops to this amount, or this, my health drops to 50, I want my cleric to fire off this spell, and if it drops to 20, I want her to fire off the quick heal and then follow it up with a complete heal. There's all sorts of scripting that you can do to make your character play the way you want it to play, and it kind of turns it into this really complex real-time strategy game. And what's really fun is being able to Yes, Richardo is a Shadow Knight in this game, in this version. The reason for that is that when I first started, I heard that Paladins, although they had been tweaked, were still pretty gimp, and they were pretty gimp in the Gates of Discord campaign, or the expansion pack, I should say. So I have my three characters on this account. I have Richardo Xavier, who is the Shadow Knight. I have Richie Truxillo, who is the Paladin. He's 27. And then I have, and wait for it, this is awful dad joke, Rich Wardo, the Warrior. It's Richardo with a W shoved in there. And it used to be just Rich War, but I asked the GMs to change my name, and normally they charge $5, but he thought it was such a funny thing that they just did it for free. So I don't know if that's like a good thing or a bad thing. They're just trolling me. Who knows? But either way, I got what I wanted out of it. Then everyone else is just named after characters I used to name things like Love Light. Kaylee, I came up with that name based on the girl who runs my daughter's gym. So I was having trouble thinking of a name for a female shaman, and I was like, oh, you look just like her. Do it. Crystalline, I've used since the 90s for alt characters. Lilyblade just sounded awesome. Lilyblade and Starstreak just sound like awesome names for berserkers. I don't know. There's no rhyme or reason. All right. We're going to take a quick med break here, guys, because, yeah, we're starting to run a little bit low. Let's see if Kaylee can get some mana back with her cannibalization. There's a bit where having like a mana stone would be like super nice, right? Just watch the mana go all the way down and back up. In that regard, the shaman has just totally been the main healer for the group, because my cleric doesn't have the gear to really keep the mana up, and I don't know why, but she's chronically low on mana. It's embarrassing. I almost feel like there needs to be something that... Oh, there it goes. Look at that. Just, boop, there goes the mana. Up it goes. Didn't go as high as I thought it would. We're going to wait till everyone gets a little bit back, and we'll go for it. Just to see where we are in the zone here. So, Cleric does not have Kodiak's Endless Intellect. Actually, I actually have Voice of Quellis now. But I have this buff stick that gives us root raise buffs, and so this spell here that you get with the buff stick that you can buy for, I think it's 45 diamond coins. You get 20 charges of it, and they last 4 hours each. So max mana 400, mana regen 20 per tick, Voice of Quellis is 18, Dex 50, attack 53, and then 68% haste and an increased chance to critical melee by 20% for all skills. So, there's some really good buffs that you can get with the buff stick. That's what makes the server so much fun, because the first 30, 40 levels, they go really quickly, and then it slows down, and then you have like all the skills that are necessary along with the money, because diamond coins drop off the lower ones. No, they don't stack. They overwrite. If they stack, they would, that would totally be overpowered. Like here we go. So, part of the other one is Spiritual Ascendance. And so this one also increases mana by 10 per tick, and HP by 10, and endurance by 10. And that's the other thing, is endurance is a big deal. So I have like 30 regen of each, plus my whatever I have on your AAs as well. We got more coming here. Rock and roll. Alright, so now everyone got a little bit of mana back. We're doing alright. I think the reason why I have mana management issues is that I just need to gear my people out. There's a level 50 quest I could do to get some armor, but just to give you an idea of what that looks like, like I've done some of it, but like I've looked for Doom, I've been to Howling Stones, like these dudes are like never up, and I'd have to do a whole lot of adventuring to get something that I could just kill stuff, get diamond coins, and get something better. Really, the next step for me is to get Muramite armor. Oh, let's pull everyone back. Pull everyone back. Come on, come on. Come over here. Come on. Oh, crap. We're going to die, people. Unless something magical happens. I did that. I did that for for my Zerkers. I had a whole new group, and I had to camp the Frenzied Ghoul in Lower Guck this past week, and it was terrible. Like, oh look, got lucky on some FES procs. Look at that. Bam! I am definitely buying a third one. But the worst camp was in Karnor's Castle. Had to go to Karnor's Castle and camp the Skeletal Captain. That dude never spawned. I went through like 3 or 4 times, you know, clearing the spawns out. Like I even took out the, what's that guy called? Like the old school Veneral Southier came by. And like he got trained on me and literally took him down because the GM buffs were up. Like I just totally obliterated him, and he just didn't spawn. And then one day I just decided, hey, I'm gonna go in there and see if he's there, because I was live streaming at the time trying to get the guy to spawn. He never spawned, and then boom, he spawned all of a sudden. All right, let's kill Thingbrand. Get our first name out of the way. We'll get our first ornate piece, which that and 50 cents will get you a cup of coffee, right? I hate hitting the dog. I hate that sound. I wonder what happened to the background music. Turn it up, make sure. Usually this zone has some decent music. That and the Plane of Valor had pretty good music, if I recall. Alright. So one of them down. Aroo, aroo, aroo. Yeah, aroo, aroo, over and over again. Like, who cares? Time my bash here. Yeah, one of the places I'd like to run through eventually. Now I am going to start my epic at some point. Try to go 1.02, 1.5 and 2.0. Stuff I already have. Oh, it killed my pet. You killed my pet. How mean. Yeah, Gates has some decent music. I'm excited when I get my guys geared and some Muramite plate. All right, reconnected to the stream. Sorry about that, guys. YouTube is giving me some fits tonight. I don't know why. Normally, YouTube does not do that. I do have gigabit fiber, but YouTube is really giving me some issues tonight. But that's why I recorded the stream, so I could do highlights and such. Really? You haven't seen any hiccups? Well, I got a disconnection. Oh. Hang on, emergency call here that got through my block. Be right back. Sorry about that. I usually have my phone silenced. I had an unknown caller come through earlier, and then actually 2 unknown callers. I've been getting bombarded with all these people trying to sell me extended car warranties. But that was a resident. So the residents are able to get through the filter. I used to have a spam filter, but like everything was getting blocked. So I just have like a mode on my iPhone. Yeah, so yeah, hopefully it buffers to reconnect. I'm getting a solid 55,000 kbps on the stream, but it looks like sometimes it's dropping. I don't know why, but sometimes it's dropping. All right, let's wait and let my team catch up a little bit. There we go. Check, see how the AAs are coming in for the Dream Team here. Got 3 points so far on my one lady. And then on the other one, I'm up to 8. Which is okay, but not great. Already getting respawns in here, or then it's coming. Yeah, I'm not getting too much in the way of frame drops on my end. I mean, it shouldn't be. I mean, yeah, EQ is poorly optimized, and you know, on live they just went to a 64-bit client, and I've played it. And it runs a little bit better. It doesn't run as good as it should for being a 64-bit client. But it runs a little bit better. But really, I mean, they really need to... Like, if I had the money, I would buy Daybreak Games, keep the developers, and, you know, like, try to keep the game alive, but really start a project and hire some extra help to really. I mean, you don't even really need to. I don't think you even need like an EverQuest 3. I wouldn't call it EverQuest 3. If I came out with a new EverQuest, it would literally be called EverQuest Norath Reborn. And what I would do is I would reimagine all the zones in, like modern graphics, but, I would have some, what happened there? Dirt napping. Something bad happened. I don't know what happened. That was a beatdown. Everyone, I don't know what happened. It's flurried on or... We were just cruising. All right, everyone's starting to come back to life here. So we're going to wait for everyone to take the L, and I'm going to show you how we do reses on Project Lazarus. Wait a second. Oh, no, you didn't. Why would you do that? No, Crystalline, no. Bad, just die. Just die. Oh. She auto-resed me. Caused me to take another death. Bad cleric. No donut. Alright. Time to show you guys how death works on Project Last. Now, normally I could wait 30 minutes and wait for my corpse to just magically show up at the zone in. Nah. We ain't doing that. Laz has a special NPC that will summon your corpse for platinum. And also an NPC that will give you 100% res. Yeah, I know, I don't have 300 million. But I can tell you, they're not making $300 million in revenue. At least not off of EQ1. And I haven't met anyone who plays EQ2. Like nobody who plays EverQuest 2. I know there are people out there, but I don't know anyone who plays that game. I was so excited when it came out, and I bounced off it so hard. And after medical school, they had this fire sale on their expansions. And I got every expansion for $5. All right, so here's how it works. So I bring my group in. So my homies are gonna go in here, and this guy here, this Kingly Crab corpse, he's one of the GMs. He just leaves this corpse here for some reason. Don't know why. Cool guy though. All right, so I'm gonna do a split, and let's see. I'm gonna split 1,250 platinum with my dudes. So they each got 208 platinum. So I'm gonna tell them to come over here. I'm gonna issue a group command to target a priest of Luckland, and then I tell them to say summon. And there's all our corpses. So I'll tell them to come over here to me. And we're just going to type corpse. All of our corpses over here. And now my cleric is going to do her job. over here. I'm just slowly getting my team back up and running here. And it takes CR. Yeah. Yeah, if you can only go back and warn myself that it wasn't going to be that good. I mean, the music was good, right? The music was excellent. Alright, Lily Blade's got a res. So once they get the res, I make them sit outside. So I'll go ahead and take them outside where they belong. And so the next, so I got another one coming here from Enchantress back up and running. Let's get her going here. Now I gotta get my... I think they're gonna try to res me again. They got my other corpse. I mean, I've already been resurrected. I have not been Oh, I guess I've already have been resurrected. Okay. All right, got all my stuff back. Now I just need the clerics. Oh, did I miss something on my corpse? What did I miss? Yeah, I always thought it was a little strange in my opinion. You know, the whole... like the fact that you just kind of magically stick to mobs when you engage them is always a little weird to me. Alright, get the rest of my stuff here. Alright, so let's see if Kaylee's my last one who hasn't been. Did she even get her corpse? Maybe she didn't. There we go. She never summoned. Alright. So everyone has gotten their stuff. So now we're going to walk outside and I'm going to show you what the deal is. The one thing I want to show you all is that notice my experience buff is still there. So the experience buff is still there, so we're good for now. We're not bad off, but we're not. We need a buff, right? So I'm gonna send everyone over here to the main area, and we're gonna rebuff. And the way you rebuff, I can either go over here to Rubre and pay her 750 platinum for 4 hours. Which when you die, you lose your buffs, which sucks. Or I can save up 40-something diamond coins and buy a stick with 20 charges of that. So naturally, I have a buff stick. I forget who I gave it to. Let's see. I think Kaylee has it. She does. She has the one with 9. Let me see who. Someone's got one with just 1 charge left. I think it's Lily Blade. It's got the 1 charge left. Yep. So I'm gonna have her give this to Richardo so that you guys can see what it is. Because I really want you guys. I'm doing this to stream for charity and stuff, but also I want you guys to play on Laz. So this is Rubre's Orb of Buffing. So it comes with 20 charges. It gives you the buffs. They last 4 hours. But I want you to watch everybody. Make sure everyone's together in your group, and you're grouped. So watch everyone when I click this. Boom. There you go. So now, like, everyone's, HP is going to start going up fast. I'm going to sit, and you're going to see everyone just regen really fast. Now, this one here is now out of charges. So once it's out of charges, there's like nothing you can do with it. It's just like dead. So we're just going to delete that bad boy. But I've got another one with 9 charges left from leveling my other team. So we're going to quickly get back up and running here, and we'll be good. Whoop. Everything okay? Interesting. I heard a loud noise upstairs, so I don't know what's going on. Children. Yeah, children is what is going on. Exactly. You never know what's going on with children. But no one's yelled down the stairs for me yet, so I think that's good. Got 4, 5, 6, 7. So I might as well sell while I'm here. Oh, I'm not going there. I hate the bar sounds. Of secrets? Oh, that sounds like fun. Like, Final Fantasy XIV is definitely probably my favorite MMO recently. Of everything that I've played, it's been one of the best. I love the job system. I think most of my guys are almost like, I think I play one character on Final Fantasy on Excalibur server, and like I have most jobs either maxed out or close to maxed out. That's how much I like that game. I understand it's not everybody's cup of tea, but it was definitely my jam. I really, really enjoyed it. Drop this on the ground for a noob. 'Cause I am not going to use a wind saber. I probably should get some arrows at some point. Whoops, don't give it. It's probably not it. Someone will probably say it's garbage, but whatever. Ta-da! Now let's see if someone picks it up. So see, people drop stuff on the ground all the time. Someone will pick it up, maybe not. Rangers evidently can tank. Like, they're not the best tank, but evidently they can tank, like, decently well. They don't, like, completely suck. Which is something I'm not really used to. You don't normally see that. Alright, let's see here. Stash my earnings. Just auto bank some of this stuff. So I'm saving like all my trade skill mats because there's a trade skill trophy you can eventually get. And there's a macro that will not like do all the crafting for you, but it'll do like a lot of the heavy lifting for you. And I think that's important to take away some of the more onerous tasks of having to frickin' do the same thing over and over again. I know I could probably just drag everything over into the auto bank, but then every time you do that, everything gets cattywampus. So I don't think I need that ring of Torridon. Oh, I forgot I have some GM food they gave me. GM drink, I should say. I don't really think I need the ring of Torridon at the moment. I think we're going to, I don't know. What do you think we should do? You think we should go back to POK of, what do you call it? Should we go back to Bastion of Thunder and try to hit that again? Or should we skip that and go back to Crypt of Nadox and try to trigger the Eneric event? I don't know if anyone's still on. Can't see. But I've got a few minutes of playtime. We'll go back to BOT and just kill a few things. That might be the best use of our time for now. Bastion of Thunder. Let's try this again, and this time not die horribly. Let's see, anyone else in here I need to watch out for? Yes, there are people here. They're level 70. So I doubt they're in the same spot. Or maybe they're behind me. They probably just wiped. Wait, Kaylee didn't make it. We can't do nothing without her. Come on, Kaylee, where are ya? There you are. Alright, let's get started. This time I'll be a little more careful, try to pull one at a time. Instead of going all out and pulling crazy stuff. Yeah, I think definitely after some better gear, we would do a lot better. Definitely some AA points. I need a bunch of AA points. That takes time. And maybe what I'll do is I'll try to finish out this this series of quests here. Got a whole bunch of places that you have to go. But I think I'm over leveled for a lot of this stuff, so it shouldn't be too difficult. Maybe I can knock that out in the stream, just try to get, you know, get those quests going. But I think it'd be much easier if I had at least one of my dudes decked out in Mermaid armor. Like one person says, like, you should just probably skip it and just try to save up the money for the Mermaid, as long as your tank can hold aggro. And I guess I just need a few more aggro generating abilities for my Shadow Knight, so that I don't have to worry about it. And under normal circumstances, I probably wouldn't be using the FES like I'm doing, but the fact of the matter is I really want to see what this can do, because these are really expensive weapons. I want to get one for each of my Zerkers, so that I can run 3 at once and then just help absolutely, you know, I could swarm pull eventually once I have enough AC on my tank. I can just get started and roll. Alright, I said I was going to single pull. I'm going to try to stick with it. Because I do not have my, I mean, there's no point in having my enchanter up the mez when literally I am going to flippin' do crazy stuff like, you know, run AoE. You know, if you remember back in the original Everquest, we had the Sword of Skyfire, and the Sword of Skyfire, I think it procced like 150 damage or something like that. Maybe it wasn't even that much. But there was always someone who would use that weapon and cause problems for the enchanter. Alright, waiting for my pet to come back here. Alright, we have pets again. I think our pets ate it. Yeah, that's not good when the Zerker is pulling aggro from me. Like, something is definitely not right here. Pull this over here. Like, for some reason, I'm not getting any auto taunt, any of that. Like, I should be getting auto taunt at all times. I'm going to turn on my debug here and see what's going on. Don't know. Alright, we got 2. Did we get one of them charmed? Hopefully we got one of them charmed. That would be nice. That'd be the enchanter doing their job. Right? Enchanter, do your job. Yes, we have it charmed. Perfect. Alright, good job, enchanter. Doing your job. Got a lot of stuff going on here. No issues. Alright. Going ahead and grabbing this guy here, see if he dies or not. Got him down. Awesome. Oh, pulled 2 at once. That's all right. I got a charm pet. As long as he doesn't break, that's always a possibility. All right, R of hate. So I got aggro. That should help. Let's go ahead and get some life taps going here. Balance out my health a little bit. The shaman did their job. And it looks like I'm about to have another ad. I think we've almost made back what we've lost. If not, and then some. Oh, look at that. Recharmed. Good times, good times. All right, we got another diamond coin. So just so everyone knows, trying to get good rest, so probably shutting down the stream here in a few minutes, just so I can get a good night's rest and say goodnight to my kids. I usually stay up a little bit later on Friday evenings, but again, I need my rest as well. Realize there's not a lot of people on in real time. It's a Friday night. I don't expect a lot of people to be on a Friday night, but who knows? You never know. Never know who's going to show up. And we have 3. This might be another wipe, guys. Hit that touch of Interic. See if I can smooth out my... Got one of them down. Alright, got Pop a heal on me. Good job. Good job, healer. Love Light's gonna go down. Yep, Love Light's down. Okay, now we got ourselves a problem, folks. I think we're gonna get mauled. I am not gonna run away, though. We're just gonna grin and bear it. See if we can kill some of these guys. Come on, Kaylee. Come on, Kaylee. Nope. that effectively is going to end our session tonight. In the negative. Oh, take the L. The cleric is still alive, though. The cleric is still alive. She is somehow, I don't know how, but she is somehow still alive. This is entertaining. Nope, she's dead. Everyone's dead. And Kaylee's still alive. Nope, she's dead too. Everyone's dead. Well, look at that. Naked. That's what you get for being undergeared. Oh well. We're probably going to break even. Maybe a little bit in the positive for Platt, but maybe we should have stayed in the Crypt of Nadox when things are easy, right? But that's not why we stream. We run 6 characters to have fun. We go to places we're probably undergeared for to have fun. And I'm okay with that. If I take the L every so often, I'm good with it. That was what makes Everquest fun. I could put away my AoE weapons, but why? I could do some insane DPS, AoE DPS, and just roll with it. So I'll talk to you guys while I'm doing the corpse recovery. But overall, I'm glad that you guys, if anyone watches this later, I'm glad you guys tuned in. Not a lot of people on the stream tonight. Didn't expect a lot of people, to be honest. This is an old game, right? And it's not like I'm streaming on Twitch. I'm streaming on YouTube. And so a lot of people get their kicks from YouTube or get their kicks from watching Twitch streams. But I've decided, after reading everything, I'd rather stream on YouTube where I have a following already for other stuff. And that's where I prefer my audience to be long term, to be honest. Oh wait, say summon. Alright. Let's bring everyone back here. Say... Pay attention and see who's getting rezzed. So Love Light got a res. Go ahead and grab her stuff. Star Streak got a res. See who else is getting a res. Yep. Someone that's got a blessing of resurrection. I don't know who it was. I think it was Lilyblade. Nope, it wasn't. Alright. Maybe it was Kaylee. Did Kaylee get it? Yep, she did. And I think Kaylee died twice. Did she die twice? Because I only have half her stuff. Let's see, did you die twice? She did, she died twice. What a noob. Just terrible, I tell you. Alright. I got my res already. Lilyblade's waiting for hers. Crystalline. Oh, you got Kaylee, huh? And Kaylee's back to normal. Go sit outside with your dunce cap on. Seeing who else is left in there getting a res. I think it's this Lilybade and Crystalline. Lily's got her res. This is how we do corpse recovery on Laz. It's literally like a 5-minute deal. Now, Crystalline, where's your corpse? No, bad. There we go. Not as good as having to clear it clicky, but it's something. She can't move yet because she's encumbered. Let's fix this. All right, let's get our buffs back here, guys. Everyone's rezzed. Thought it was Lilyblade that had it, but I could be mistaken. It's probably Kaylee that has it. Kaylee, you got my buff stick? Yes, you do. There we go. Who am I kidding? We're probably net negative because each of those charges is 750 platinum. So anyway, let's look here. I think everyone is off. I just wanted to say thank you if you tuned into the stream tonight or tune in later. Appreciate you guys taking an interest in Everquest. I really want you to check out Project Laz. It's a great group of folks overall. If you do a who all, you can't really get, it's too many players. There's so many people on here. Right now, there's a lot of people playing and having fun on Project Laz. So anyway, take care. I'm Doc Legendary, also known as Richie Truxillo. I appreciate you joining in. If you like the content, like it, subscribe, and I will see you in the future on another stream. Take care. Have a great weekend.